Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2, the final episode of Dark Souls 2. For today, we take on the boss gauntlet in Drangleic Castle. Fantastic. First things first, though, I gotta take care of this idiot. Alright, he's taken care of. We need to produce the symbol of the king. With the king's ring, the door opens, and down here is the final area of the game. Well, final boss gauntlet, actually. Pretty. Welcome to the Throne of Want, ladies and gentlemen, our final destination of Dark Souls 2. And unlike the kill of the first flame, there's no enemies here. It's just a run straight to the boss. And it's nothing but a bottomless chasm of the abyss if we fall off, so let's not fall off. He says as I recklessly jump down to make this go faster like an idiot. Oh, that's a mistake and a half, because if I end up jumping to my death, I'm going to be very, very dumb. Now then, we got 3 boss fights ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen, back to back. Fortunately, we got summoned help. We've got Bradley of the Old Guard, and Benhart. There is usually a third summon sign here for, what's his name again? Vengarl? I think it's Vengarl. Yeah, the headless man up in the Shaded Woods. Since I didn't actually complete his side quest completely, well, actually, I'm not gonna be able to complete a bunch of. Actually, I won't be able to complete. I'm not gonna be able to complete his, Kale's, or the crazy man up in Aldia's Keep. Since I'm finishing this today, I won't be doing those. Alright. Well, let's summon up Benhart and Bradley. Might as well make this a little bit more difficult. Come on, boys. Now, our first fight is against the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. I do some fights. Let's see, the Throne Watcher shoots magic, the Throne Defender shoots lightning. And that's basically it. Also, we want to kill these guys at basically the same time for a good reason, because they'll actually revive each other. These guys are doing more damage than I remember them doing. You're buffing up your weapon, that's fine. Fine, I'll just focus on this bitch. Can you guys actually kill the Throne Watcher for me, please? Or, you know, actually do something? It's one down. Now take care of the Throne Defender, who is basically getting womboed. Sorry, you're trying to buff your sword, but we're not gonna let you. Goodbye. Kill the Watcher first, that way the Throne Defender can't be revived from death. Alright, boss 1 complete. Time for boss 2 and the final Child of Dark to make her appearance.
have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
I don't think so, former Queen Nashandra. Now, in the original Dark Souls 2, this is the final boss. But since we're playing Scholar... Ow. She is not. There's one boss after her. And since we went out of our way to do the DLC, an entire mechanic of hers is ignored. For the most part. Well, Benhart's getting his shit wrecked. You see these, geysers of darkness? These basically curse you whenever you get near them. Her entire magic gimmick is cursing. I'll just use a repair powder. I got him, might as well use him. As I was saying, since I went out of my way to do all the DLC and got all the crowns, I don't get cursed during this fight. Her attacks still do dot damage, which is stupid. But I don't have to worry about being cursed. Which means I can just wail on her without any regard at all. Yes, keep spamming that attack on Bradley. Nice try. Goodbye, Nashandra. Soul Nashandra acquired.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another was charmed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of life. Not one of them stood here as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
And now for the final boss of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Say hello to Aldea, Scholar of the First Sin himself. Aldea here summons up pillars. Considering he's a trees slime thingamajig. He's also covered in fire, which basically acts as a shield. And the only way for us to do damage to him is for that shield to go away. Other than that, Aldea is actually pretty easy. Summons fire orbs. So long as we're far away when he does that, we're good. Good damage, good damage. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes the heavy shit. Yeah, attacking Aldea while he's on fire is a bad idea. too far away for that. Well, if Bradley wants to commit stupidity, let him. And we get a nice song to commemorate the final boss. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh! I forget what that attack is. Oh, giant fireball that just hit somebody. Alright. And now Aldi is in phase 2! Uh-oh. Nice try, buddy. Back. Aldia's almost done. Uh-oh. Bradley, my man, you are the one who always survives these things. Thank you for your services.
I lost everything and remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. What do you want? Tell me. Light, dark, or something else entirely?
Now we have a choice to make, ladies and gentlemen. To score the first sin, in addition to having a new boss, we also have a new ending. If we head towards the throne, we become king, but we're stuck here for eternity and the fire continues on as always. But we could leave to seek what we truly want and deserve and desire in this world. And there's only option for me to choose. We're going to leave, but not before I read some soul descriptions here. Throne Defender. Soul the Throne Defender. The throne of the king is sacred and requires an appropriate guardian. Same thing with the Throne Watcher. The throne of the king is sacred and must be observed closely at all times. Soul Nishandra, Queen of Drangleic. The fragments of the abyss, of untold origin, nourish their beings by the sides of would-be monarchs. Perhaps they were simply ordeals on the road to kinghood. One day, the flames will fade and only darkness will remain. Unless, of course, an heir arrives. Use the special soul of this prisoner of desire to acquire numerous souls as something of great worth. Yeah, no, we're not going to be perpetuating an endless cycle. All things must fade into the dark eventually. So, let's leave.
There is no path. Beyond the storm's eye, beyond the reach of dawn. What could possibly await us? Receive it insatiably. Such is our fate.
Well, the world's gonna slowly turn to dark, but Aldi is gonna be with us constantly as we seek something. And that is it for Dark Souls 2, ladies and gentlemen. Bittersweet and kind of short. Oh well. No, I will be the first to admit that I'm one of the few people that actually like Dark Souls 2. Are there some problems with it? It depends on what you design as a problem. It's like, oh, I can't heal fast enough because I keep getting hit. Level up adaptability. I can't dodge properly. Level up adaptability. I can't parry. Practice. I keep dying. You only lose a maximum of 50% of your HP. Don't worry about it. And the enemies die after 12 times if you're not on the company of champions. These games aren't hard if you actually go slow. Once you learn everything, it's a breeze. And even if you don't, it's still easy. All you need to do is be slow and stop mashing buttons. Sorry, I just go on a fucking difficulty tangent every time someone says Dark Souls is hard. Anyway. What didn't I do? I didn't complete several side quests because one requires us to actually beat the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender as a boss, which for Kale. Since I didn't want to kill any of the NPCs for the guy in Aldia, I couldn't complete his quest line. I forgot to go do Vengarls, even though I'm pretty sure I have a Fragrant Branch of Yore in my inventory. But that's not the biggest problem, because unlike Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 has a nifty little feature that you can do after you beat the game. Just need to go through the credits to get to it, though. Anyway. Oh, things want to come back up. Where would I rank Dark Souls 2 in the series? Well, obviously, the rankings so far, without excluding Dark Souls 3, we're doing Demon Souls because it's the first to ever actually do. It's the first and the prototype of the entire formula for Dark Souls. So, Demon Souls has to go at the bottom because it's the first game and the prototype of everything. So that's the baseline. Then Dark 1, then Dark 2. I will have to rearrange everything once we complete Dark Souls 3, but that's how we stand so far. Reason why I rank Dark 2 in terms over Dark 1 is because I like Dark Souls 2 better because it's faster. That's the pure, simple reason for it. Regardless of adaptability, regardless of some mechanics I never showed off, like power stancing properly, where if you have 1.5 times of a weapon's statistics, you wield two of them, and you can wield two of them and have a unique moveset. I didn't show that off. I didn't show off New Game Plus shenanigans, because fuck that. And that was bad enough for me to get all the achievements. I'm not doing that again. Seriously, if you're not into fucking online PvP shenanigans, you have to do fucking 3 playthroughs on a single character to get every single spell in the game, and it's fucking stupid. Granted, you need to do that to get all the rings. Ugh. Which is hard, which is easier said than done when you don't do any sort of co-op. Anyway, besides all that crap, the pure reason why I rank Dark Souls 2 above 1 is just the fact is that it is faster. Faster to play, faster to level up, and faster to breeze through. Dark 1 is a unique experience, I will give you that, but it is slow and clunky nowadays. But we'll see how everything stands at the end of the day when we complete Dark Souls 3, because ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21, this has been Let's Play Dark Souls 2. And now that our journey in Dragonlink is over, it's time for us to move on to Dark Souls 3, the final Dark Souls game I'll be playing for the foreseeable future, because I don't think my PC can run Elden Ring at all. And I don't think we're getting a PC version for Bloodborne anytime soon, as far as I know. And Sekiro isn't a Souls game, so that does not get included. I consider Sekiro more of a Tenchu game, but that's just me. Oh, I might as well just say what the neat little mechanic this is. Starting in Dark Souls 2, that transfers over to 3. When you beat the final boss, you can continue playing the game. All you need to do to get to the New Game Plus cycle is actually just select the option out of Bonfire in Majula. Then you can go on over. So if there's anything that you want to complete before you progress onwards to New Game Plus, you can do it, which is a nice, handy feature. But until then, I thank you for watching, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time.